And
Great,
so we're
fantastic.
excited to talk with you. And I know you were talking a little bit about the name Rooted and stuff,
Right.
and you helped to create that, you were saying?
No, well,
Or,
not indirectly, I'd say.
okay.
Just because they got their start in
Yeah.
West African dance, and
Uh-huh.
we've been in contact for a long time,
Hmm.
since she was 10.
Yeah, that's so you saying Amar, he knew Amari since she was 10 and
I
saw her
played
grow
at
up.
her first ever dance class.
That's
Um,
really seeing someone's evolution. That's amazing.
and that, from that to Andre was drumming with me, and then he's like, I think I want to dance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dance? And then he's like, because what I knew then was dance studios with hip hop. Well, not even hip hop, but
Yeah.
tap, ballet.
Mm-hmm.
The closest thing they had was modern jazz or something like that. But he was like,
Yeah.
we're going to do hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And it was not really prevalent then.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of like, that ain't really dance. I'm like, yeah, well, anyway, whatever y'all say.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that you see was somebody started, and people say that's not really nothing, and now it's this, and now
100%.
you have to do it this way, and you have to bend your neck and turn your head and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and hold your hands a certain way. You got to wear your hand a bun, and so this
Mm-hmm.
here is like giving them freedom
Yes.
to express what they feeling, without the set of rules. Like your feet got to be at a 45 angle and
Right.
stand up on your toes. I mean, but Michael Jackson did it, but he wasn't doing ballet. Anyway, so
Exactly.
and so the idea that you can make an expression and it becomes a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at this convention,
Mm-hmm.
and I met somebody from the Netherlands,
Wow.
Canada, uh,
Mm-hmm.
South Africa,
Mm-hmm.
um, England, and so my little
Wow.
dance phenomenon is calling the whole world together.
Yes.
So I think if we had a national dance, I think the world could be a better place. Like y'all have a dance battle instead of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the dance battle the other day. That was like off the chain.
Oh my gosh.
But
Because
that
you say
was
you do African drumming, right? So how did
yes.
you get? Well, where did you grow up first, and then
I
how?
grew up in Chicago,
Okay. Okay.
and it was like right in the '60s, '70s. I was of age to do some stuff,
Uh-huh.
and I started playing. Well, I played drums. I play all percussion,
Mm.
and my drum teacher was like, "You need to learn every instrument in the percussion family."
Mm-hmm.
Because people may have a drummer, but they may not have somebody play percussion.
Mm.
So I was able to work. And then, I started playing for different groups in Chicago. Kelvin's, Walla Walla Basics. There was a lot of African dance troops popping up then.
Okay.
One of the most famous, Montu Dance Theater.
Mm.
Um, and I was like a featured drummer because I was just this youngster.
Yeah.
And so, been doing it forever. Been doing it ever since.
Awesome. I know you talk about the history of dancing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How do you view the evolution from all the way back then till now? What's some differences that you see?
The only difference I see is the electronics and the mechanisms.
Mm.
Kind of to the detriment of human players,
Mm.
because you can push a button, you can get this, you can sample, you can. But the creativity that they use is basically from the creativity that somebody did, because somebody had to play that for them to sample.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Economically, it kind of puts us actual musicians or whatever you want to call us in jeopardy, because once you play it, then they can record it.
Mm.
But you don't get the feeling.
Right.
So we can do whatever you want to do, but nothing's gonna beat a hand on a drum,
That's so true.
lips on a saxophone, keys on a
Mm-hmm.
piano. Nothing's gonna beat a human doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You can mimic as close as you can,
Yeah.
but it's always gonna be that somebody gonna be like, I don't feel it.
That's why they
I
continue
don't
to
feel it.
sample songs from back then. Like they continue to
Well,
sample those instruments and stuff.
when I was growing up, Saturday morning, everybody I know was going to some sort of artistic class.
Mm.
They were drawing or piano. Was mostly everybody was a piano player.
Yeah.
Guitar. I went to drum class. Some of it's like horns. I'm like horns. That's too much wind.
I know.
But
Man.
but everybody was doing that, and
Yeah.
I don't see people with classes, taking any lessons or anything now.
Yeah.
The emphasis is on learning technology, which might be okay, but if something goes on, like you see all these apocalyptic movies
Yeah.
where everything happens,
Yeah.
you know, drums was the first cell phone. We was the first wireless internet. So when I was
That's
having a party, I was and people like, oh, they jamming over there. And so, you know,
Yeah.
in the continent and all across everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
you would take a drum by the water
Mm.
and you send out a rhythm, and everybody knew what this rhythm meant, what that rhythm meant. And it was the announcements.
Yeah.
So I played to your village, and then you played to his village. And so that was the wireless internet right there.
Have you been to Africa yet?
Not me.
Not yet.
I
Yeah.
gotta go. I'm going, but not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
I work a lot. I play a
Yeah.
lot, you know,
Well, that's good.
things like this, and then every festival in Jacksonville is like we need Ryan, and I have a drum troupe called Ngoma Thunder. Ngoma is the Swahili word for drum, and I mean, I got dubbed as Ngoma by African Prince in 1968.
Wow,
He's
that's
like, you
amazing.
are the drum.
Wow.
And so I started the troupe, and it's been many reiterations of this
Yeah.
group. If I did a picture of everybody who's ever in it, it'd be like, that's an orchestra.
Oh my gosh.
But you know,
yeah.
as time and people move away and other people come in and youngsters coming in, I used to have a youth drum division called Ancestral Rhythms. But they grew up. I was like, why y'all doing that? You can't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't
Yeah.
stay the youth division for long. But you know,
Yeah.
so I'm steady recruiting. I have goals like I would like to see in the Macy's Day Parade an African drum troupe come down the street.
That would be. What about?
Just
Do they do that at like HBCUs and stuff a lot, or not? Like, do they
and
hire people?
disappointingly,
No,
no.
not really.
They go with the modern whatever
Right.
the other people do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I see a tendency at HBCUs to kind of just make sure we can fit in their world and not give them no instruction on ours.
Yeah.
Not give them no knowledge of what we got.
Yeah.
We keep our knowledge as like a novelty, and sometimes I don't know if it's a novelty because when you think about it, the whole world came from this place,
Yes.
and everything that you see nowadays, if you trace long enough, you'll find the root on the continent somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
What do you think music has taught you like in your everyday life?
collaboration with. I mean, I can play with drummers I've never met. We can find some synchronicity. We can find some rhythm. I mean, I'm talking to you all.
Yeah.
Had no idea who you were.
Right.
But we're here because of some dance. And dance is because of some music. Music is because of Africa.
Yeah.
I know that's
So
right.
there we go.
Yeah.
That's
Connectivity.
Look at your dude.
Yeah.
You can look in the archives and like, that's my hairstyle. And I don't know if you studied it before you did, but it's in you.
Yeah.
You know, the things that we do is in us. I didn't take class when I started playing. I was just banging on desks and tables. Everything I could get my hands on. It made a sound. I was tapping it.
Yeah.
And my teacher's like, this boy banging on everything. I need to bang upside his head. Mom, no. This is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And I started taking class.
Yeah.
And when I got to class, he's like, you don't need no class. You just need to practice and learn the proper techniques.
Yeah,
You know.
Did you think your passion turned to your purpose? Or you think it was always your purpose? So it kind of
It was my purpose was to find something to teach and to lead folks.
Yeah.
And it became music. And specifically drumming.
Yeah.
You know, but I dabble with a few other instruments. I'll pluck a piano to write a song. I'm not gonna play it in front of nobody,
Right.
but I can write it down slow, and then somebody else can play it fast. I do plays, I do music, and it's all. My entire life kind of is music. My first band was me and my mother. She played the piano.
I love that.
So in the living room, we had her baby grand, and my drum set. And I played all the old standard stuff. So when I got to playing, it's like, how you know this? I'm like, my band. Who's your band? Me and Mama. And she sang and played, and you know, stuff that she liked. She was born in the 20s.
Wow.
So the 30s and the 40s, that was the music she played.
Yeah.
And so I knew all that. It's like, how you know that? Because they didn't, you know, it wasn't nobody holding that down.
Right.
And so, you know, I kept doing it.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I've had day jobs,
Mm-hmm.
and you see on my face when I said day jobs. It's, it's not, and everybody's not made for that.
No.
I mean, I can go there, I get a job, and then I hear rhythm at the job, like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they jam.
Yeah.
They're like, why you banging on the table? I'm like, it goes with this. What's going on?
Right.
But I've never been comfortable in false situations. I gotta act like I'm okay, and I'm like, I don't really like you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really like this policy.
Yeah.
I want to help somebody, but it's not in the policy. That's not what we do here. I'm like, why don't you?
Right.
But you know, so I'm saving the world one drum beat at a time.
Yeah.
You sure are.
One thing.
I wanted to ask you,
Uh huh.
like, we have a lot of in our like back then in our communities, there's a lot of support and everything like that. But breaking through to that next level back then, did you find that it was hard to do that with dance and music and drumming?
What I found out is that leaving it to the elders, it won't happen.
Yeah.
But what I do like is the way the creator planned it, that young people are coming and they got their own mind.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happens, you look at this conglomeration here for this dance of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, when it first started, that's black people stuff and that's hood stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
now people coming from Canada and
Yeah.
Honduras and everywhere. One of the guys told me the guy that he's helping him on the sound is from Italy.
Mm.
You know, and what else can you do
Yeah.
that an Italian person can hang out with a black person, can hang out with a Hispanic person, hang out with a lily white person, for lack of a better term, and they all communicate.
Yeah.
Might not even speak the language, but as soon as you hit a note, they're in there. I mean,
That's
I'm
so
watching the show, and it's just, I'm a poet. I can't even think of words to say. That's terrible. I mean, it's good terrible.
Right, in a good
Because
way.
I cannot, like, so my poem would be like, man, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Because like, boy, because like, whoa, because woo, because it's like, hey, it's just monster.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say about it, you know.
Yeah.
And when you think about actually the word monster, who can really describe a monster? It's like, oh, this big thing is, and that's what this is. This is this big thing
Yeah.
that basically is taking over for the good, though, which is wonderful. And so I wish everybody had to take dance class, even if they never dance again. Just the fact that the discipline of that, seeing that through. That's what happened with us with my drum class.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to quit. I don't want to know you going.
Yeah.
And so it taught me to see it through,
Yeah.
taught me to do the steps that it takes to do the thing, taught me to practice what I wanted to be good at. You know, it gave me discipline.
How can people like get connected with you, or just like the classes you do and all that
Oh,
sort?
okay. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay, Jacksonville.
And you find me on Facebook and somewhat on Instagram.
Okay.
And I have not done them other. It's too many things. I need a
You
full
got your
time.
TikTok.
I need a podcast siblings. I don't know you know anybody that can come and just meteorize me or whatever you call
I
it.
mean, you looking at
Okay. And see, now we don't even have to live in the same place
You sure don't.
because I can probably buy a computer and learn how to use it and then talk to y'all.
Yeah.
Talking to y'all on my phone probably get tired. My arm,
I know.
my arm would fall. But
Yeah.
so that's the part. This is global now,
It is.
you know, and it's not based on the corporate structure of music. It's based
Right.
on the people's heart
Yeah.
for this stuff. I mean, this convention of hip hop.
Right.
I mean,
It's
not dance,
unreal.
a specific genre of dance. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
The whole subculture, well, I don't even want to call it subculture, the whole culture of the garments, the clothes, the languages. You know, you walk around here and it look like the high school fame TV show.
Yeah.
Everybody's like,
I know.
like, can you just stand in line? Yeah. Like, and then you find yourself like, hey.
I know it's
And-
contagious.
yeah.
In the best way. No, and we appreciate you taking time. I'm sure you're so busy and
Oh,
we want to
listen.
stay connected.
That's a
see what
great
you got
thing.
going on.
I got cards.
Yes, please share with us.